Hello everyone, it's kinda been a while. 2025 has been, well, let's just say it's not been the best year for me. It's been very challenging, very stressful in like every aspect of my life, and it's all led to me making less videos this year. But things have been improving a bit, so let's talk. Well, I'll talk and you listen. I'm not sure how much editing I'm gonna do for this, so listen is the key word there. Put this on in the background or something, I don't know. I'm going to talk about some projects I've been working on and where we're at on all of them. Let's start off with the Sodor map. I started making a map of Sodor for my own series in 2022. Wow. I tried to cram as many locations in as I could, and I've used this map a lot to help me write Season 1 Remastered. However, in the past few years, we've gotten tons and tons of new information about the official Sodor maps, David Mittens's, the CGI series, all this new lore, etc, etc. It is really cool that some people out there are trying to piece together an official map, but also it is really overwhelming for me. I don't want to commit to a map and say that Thomas goes from point A to point B on track C, and then 5 months later someone can come along and prove that my headcanon is 100% incorrect. Thinking about the map kinda stresses me out now, so I don't think about it. The Quest 89 Sodor map is in the void, and it will stay there until I feel like touching it again, or until someone else makes a good map that I can just steal. Although, the map does show up in my series a couple times, so, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Speaking of Quest 89, Episode 2 Remastered. For the younger folks in the audience, I actually have a series, and I'm not just a guy who sells prints. I don't blame you for not knowing that though, since my last episode came out in 2022. Man, 2022 was such a simpler time. For those unaware, my series, Quest 89, is currently on its 4th season, which I've decided to put on hiatus so I can go back and remaster the first 2 seasons. I do partially regret this decision, because there are a lot of things happening in our real world right now that go hand in hand with stories in Season 4, but oh well. It's remaster time. I am currently working on Episode 2 Remastered. The original episode was titled Preparations, but the remastered title is Runaway, as shown in a clip I uploaded earlier this year. I have a couple shots left to film here and there, just some quick inserts, some green screen stuff to make, and then it's just mostly editing. I have 3 scenes completed so far, 2 more in progress, and about 7 or 8 just waiting on lines to come in. The episode will probably be 20-ish minutes long, and then there is also the Season 1 intro, which will require some new footage and is basically a project of its own. I'm gonna be honest, it is not looking like this project will be released this year. That makes me sad. But there are 2 other things left to look forward to. 3D printing. I haven't announced it on YouTube yet, but my eBay store has returned. I had what I called a divorce with eBay, but let's just say we're in couples counseling now? Sure, that works. There are 3 main changes I've implemented to my store. Number 1, increased prices. I've had to raise my prices a bit to account for eBay's fees. I've thought about doing this for a long time. At one point, I even lowered all of my prices, but I put more and more work into these things every year, so the prices have gone up a bit. Number 2, longer shipping and handling times. I am a busy boy. I've got a job and other responsibilities, so I've made the shipping and handling times like 10 days or something like that. Now, 9 times out of 10, it does not take me 10 days to get an order done, and I will let you know how progress is going. But this is a precaution in cases of large orders, which happen somewhat often. And number 3, breaks. For my own mental health, oh, and that series I mentioned earlier, I am taking more frequent breaks from my store. Once a month or so, I've just been closing up shop for a week to focus on myself, and man, is it nice. You see this nice looking watermill right here? Yeah? You like that? Well, it would not have been possible without a 2-week break from my store. This project was sitting around since January. And now it's done. Wouldn't have been done without a little break though. I truly do appreciate every order that I've received. They've really helped me out, especially during times when I've been unemployed, which was a lot of this year. However, I don't want to be printing and sanding 24/7. During sales and stuff, that's one thing, but other times, again, I would like to focus on my series. I will release more items. I released 2 this year, and I've started working on 1 for next year, but my series must come first. I cannot have any more of these multi-year breaks between episodes. The last time I put something out was 2022, it's 2025, I will go insane. All of the stuff about my prints was meant to be made clear to you much sooner. I actually have been working on a video about my 3D printing process, which could become its own little series. I thought it would be out sooner. I started working on it in May, and now it's November. I definitely want to get it out by the end of the year. Another announcement meant for that video, but I'll throw it in now. I have a Patreon, so if you're interested, go check it out. It's on my new link tree I made recently, which also links to my eBay store. 2025 collection, Nick's Customs. I'm going to call the end of the year customs video a collection video instead of an overview to mix things up. Actually, I'm gonna mix the entire video up. My custom models have come a long way over the years, but something that hasn't evolved much is the end of the year video. I've been doing these since 2017, and since 2017, it's just been a slideshow. I'm gonna do something bigger and better this year, so get ready. I'm writing this in mid-November, so in a week or 2, I'm just gonna stop making customs altogether this year and start working on the video itself so that it has enough time. And that's basically it. There are several smaller projects I'd like to tackle after episode 2 comes out, like finishing that jet engine remake I started 4 years ago. That one will be first, and then a few other small projects before diving into episode 3 remastered, but I will talk about all that stuff after episode 2 releases. So look forward to the 3D printing video, some holiday sales, and the end of the year custom showcase. And who knows, maybe I'll throw up a second episode 2 promo clip on Patreon or something. Thank you all for watching, or listening, and I hope to see you again soon.